So I've spent the last hour or so just connecting up the microwave to the inverter. Now I've got the power socket up there, microwave plugged in. Here's the microwave. It is on. I don't know if you can see that. It is on, so it's all working. The battery level here is on 12.2 to 12.3 volts. So that's okay. So I've got my What Kitchen noodles, and I'm going to pop them in there for the 3 minutes that it says. Here they go. Now nothing's gone bang yet. It's just simple extension lead really from that inverter plug-in socket up to a socket up there. So here we go. Wait, 1, 2, 3 minutes, and press the go button. There we are. So we have microwave going, and let's just keep an eye on the battery level.
So it's beeping.
I think it's the our wastewater tank keeps reporting full.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh.
When actually it's completely empty. It must be one of the sensors, because we've been instructed at this rally to run the wastewater onto the ground underneath, because it's just washing up water. So anyway, so that microwave's whipped 1 volt out of the battery. If you can see that, 11. Well, yeah, it's gone from 12.4 volts to 11.3, 11.5, and it's going sort of up and down. So it's actually the microwave is ripping power out of the battery, and that's been going 1.5 minutes. But we'll see. It's yeah. So we're on 11.5, 11.4. So it's fluctuating. I'm not I'm not particularly happy about that, but we'll see when we go over to a different setting. We'll see. Yeah, so we've got about 2 amps coming in. Of course, the gauge up here doesn't really report correctly for the amp usage, because we're not connected to the control unit there. So there we are. We're going to go for the full 3 minutes. See what happens. See if we can recover from that. As I say, we got 2. Yeah, we're still on 11.5 volts on the leisure battery, which that's sort of okay. I think if we get down to 11, I'd be worried. We've got 20 seconds to go. Yeah, I mean, we're sitting at around still 11.5 volts on the battery monitor there, so it's obviously sucking quite a lot of power out of there, and we're just going to see how quickly that battery recovers. So that's the microwave done. That's those noodles cooked. I need to sit for a few minutes. I'm just going to pop over and switch off the here's the little control unit here. Oop. So you can see that I just got it. That's it. Switch off. That's it. Right, yep. So that's all switched off now from the inverter. As I say, it is a bit of an emergency inverter. a microwave isn't necessarily what we'd want to run on it all the time. Yeah, you see, those volts have gone back up to 12.2 volts already. So it looks like the battery power is being sapped out of the battery by the microwave, but it's quickly recovering in this high sunshine. We've got 2 amps going back in. So, yeah, that's not too bad at all. Yeah, quite pleased with that, if a little bit worried. So, having spent 3 minutes with the microwave and a day of sort of cloudy, rainy, sunshiny, the batteries are back up to 12.4 volts. I've had the laptop on charge, I've had the iPad on charge, so you know we've been sucking power out of the batteries pretty much all day. But I think on reflection, if I was going to think about having an inverter again, I probably wouldn't. And the reason for that is that it drains so much power out of the battery for such a rare use. We're going to use the microwave so little, we're going to charge the Hoover up like maybe every couple of weeks. It lasts ages on the battery. We've got 12 volt for everything else. So there's not really much that we use the inverter for. I suppose it's nice to have it. And, you know, maybe when we've got electric bikes, we can, you know, while we're going along, we can plug that into the inverter and then just have the inverter running while we're driving and charge the bikes up. You know, it's something I've sort of advised other people to do. And I think that would be really the only real good use that we're going to get out of it. Because, you know, when we get sort of down into Spain, we're going to be on the electric hookup. So we're not going to need the inverter then, because we'll have all the 230 volt sockets all linked up. So, you know, my advice to you is to think very carefully whether you actually need an inverter. What are the bits of kit that you absolutely must have? You know, I think maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll get a coffee maker out, but I don't know, it just seems so rare that we'll use it. You know, I think there are better ways. So there's a shocker, really. You know, having got it all installed and got it all working and used it for the first time, it feels like £500 wasted. It really does. So think carefully before you dive in. But that's what we're here for. We're here to do those crazy things and advise you as to what that experience feels like over time. You know, there you go. Anyway, that's it from me today. I'm off to cook a pizza. So if you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do. And we'll send you a reminder of when we upload a new video if you click the little ding dong bell icon below. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below and we'll get back to answer all of those, or as many as we can. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye for now.